Hi everyone! Today we're going to read Helpful Ladybugs by Molly Smith. Molly is the author and they write the words in the book. This one has extra information. Brian V. Brown is the consultant. That's like having somebody that's an expert who helps you learn more information about the subject. This one is about ladybugs. Beautiful beetles. Did you know that a ladybug is a type of beetle? I didn't know that. Ladybugs are insects with little round bodies. Round is another word for circle. They can be red, orange, yellow, or even black. They usually have spots. Ladybugs belong to a large group of insects called beetles. These beautiful beetles live almost everywhere in the world. There are about 5,000 different kinds of ladybugs. That is a very big number. 5,000! Have you ever seen 5,000 of anything? That is too many things. I have never seen 5,000 of anything in my life. A ladybug's body. Like all insects, ladybugs have 6 legs. This is legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 2 antennae. 1, 2. Their antennae help them feel and smell things around them. So ladybugs use antennae to feel and smell. We as humans, we use our hands to feel or our nose to smell. Their legs have little claws that help them climb up plant stems. Do you see the very little claws on the end of their legs? What do humans have at the end of our arms? We have fingers that hold on to things. What about the end of your legs? What do you have to hold things? Yeah, you have toes. Ladybugs and all other insects have a hard cover called an exoskeleton. An exoskeleton protects the soft inner parts of an insect's body. So this is their exoskeleton that keeps their body safe. Taking off. Ladybugs have 2 pairs of wings. 1, 2. One pair is tough and thick. This is the thick outer wing. It covers and protects a pair that is clear and thin. This is their thin inner wing. It's hidden underneath the thick outer wing. When a ladybug flies, its thick wings pop open. The thin wings then beat quickly to lift the ladybug into the air. The ladybugs beat their wings about 85 times per second when they fly. That is really fast. Lots of spots. Different kinds of ladybugs have different numbers of spots. Some have more than 20. Do you know how big 20 is? 20 is 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. Or 10 plus 10. That is a lot of spots. Some have no spots. The number of spots on a ladybug can help scientists tell what kind it is. How many spots does this ladybug have? It has 1, 2. What about this ladybug? Does this ladybug have more or less than this ladybug? has more. This ladybug has a lot of spots. This ladybug looks like its spots are smaller. It could have the same amount of spots, but it's smaller and hard to tell. A ladybug spot fades as it gets older. So when they get old, the ladybug spots they start to fade. That means they get lighter and lighter and hard to see. Helping out. Gardeners and farmers like ladybugs because they eat pests called aphids. Aphids are tiny insects that gather together on plants, stems, and leaves. These are aphids. A really close-up picture so they look bigger. This is an aphid. And look, the ladybug is eating it. It's helping. The plants. They destroy plants by sucking the juice out of them. So the aphids will kill your plants. So then your fruits and vegetables can't grow. An adult ladybug can eat more than 50 aphids a day. 50 is also a big number. 50 is bigger than 20. That would be 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. 10 5 times would make 50. Some people buy ladybugs for their garden or farms. Letting ladybugs loose is safer than using poison to kill aphids. So instead of putting poison on plants to kill the aphids, which could make us sick because then we eat those plants and vegetables, they buy and raise ladybugs, and those ladybugs can help eat the aphids, which is more natural and more safe. Starting out, female ladybugs lay bunches of yellow eggs in spring and early summer. Look at how small those little eggs are. They're like really tiny. They lay the eggs on leaves near groups of aphids. After a few days, the eggs hatch. Look at the little larvae. A little creature with bumpy black bodies come out and start eating the aphids right away. Do you see how it's bumpy? It has a bumpy body. That means this body would feel really rough. These baby ladybugs eat as much as they can and they grow very fast. A ladybug that has just hatched from its egg is called a larva. So if there's only one, it's a larva. If there's many of them, it's larvae. This is plural. Look at this green aphid. It is eating the aphid. Growing and changing. As the larva gets bigger, it outgrows its exoskeleton. The hard covering splits, and then the larva crawls out with a fresh new exoskeleton. This change, called molting, happens 4 times. Do you see how this larva is too big for its old exoskeleton? So it attaches itself to plants and things, and then it grows, and then it takes off the old exoskeleton and has its new clothes. Kind of like how we grow out of our clothes. When our clothes get too tight, we might have to get new clothes that are bigger. Otherwise, our clothes might rip at the seams because it's too small for us. The larva then changes shape and becomes a pupa with a hard outer shell. This is a pupa. See how it molts one last time as old exoskeleton? And then it makes a hard pupa to grow inside. After a few days, the case splits open and an adult ladybug comes out. I'm going to show you my very own ladybugs. This is a ladybug house. And you see here on the ends, these little black things are the pupa. And then there's these little ladybugs that came out. They came out of the pupa and now they are adult ladybugs. When a ladybug comes out of its pupa case, it has no spots. This is the pupa that split open, and now here is an adult ladybug. The spots take a few minutes to appear, sometimes up to 24 hours. That is like one sleep. And when you wake up again, it would come out. You can see this is their exoskeleton. And this is the wings that are very soft. Red means stop. A ladybug's bright colors aren't just pretty. They are also a warning to enemies, such as birds and spiders. How do you think that it's a warning? Ladybugs squirt out a smelly yellow liquid when they are in danger. This is their smelly liquid. The liquid makes ladybugs taste terrible to any animal that tries to eat them. The enemy remembers the ladybug's bad taste and bright colors, and they do not come back for more. So the red usually means danger, stop. So when birds and spiders see the red, they think there's danger and they won't try to eat the ladybug. A ladybug sometimes rolls over and plays dead. This trick fools enemies that don't want to eat dead animals. Winter break. A ladybug's life changes when winter comes. The little insects cannot find aphids to eat, and they can't fly in cold weather. So they spend the winter sleeping in trees, under rocks, or even in houses. If you see a ladybug in your house, gently open the door or window and let it go out. When the weather warms up, the ladybugs come out again. Then they're ready to keep farms and gardens everywhere safe from pets. Sometimes hundreds or even thousands of ladybugs huddle together during their winter sleep. The end. I hope you enjoyed that book. Until next time, bye.